What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Carnage LMG and why you guys need to pick this up. And if you've got it, make sure you use it, because this weapon is absolutely broken strong. I'm going to give you guys a build as well that I made just for this weapon. So hopefully you do enjoy this video. If you do, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So let's take a look at the Carnage LMG. So this thing comes with the talent Perfect Sadist. Amplifies, which is multiplicative damage, amplifies weapon damage by 35%. That's too much. I don't know what the devs were thinking. This talent was just a normal sadist, was already too strong. Now the normal sadist is 30% and the perfect version is 35%. And this is multiplicative, so that 5% increase is huge. Sadist is unbelievably strong. You guys need to make use of it in this patch. I don't know what it is, but as soon as I put this build together and I used this LMG, it felt like I was doing way more damage than any other build I've tried yet. And I think that's probably just because of the multiplicative elements and the stacking of amplified damage from Ongoing Directive and this weapon, or Perfect Sadist. It's just huge amounts of damage, and it feels great. It's just a lot of fun. The damage is crazy. In a group, you give your teammates hollow point ammo, and your teammates love it. When you join a group, they'll be like, wow, I'm doing way more damage. This is awesome. Some guys don't understand. It's quite funny seeing teammates typing like, why am I doing so much more damage now? This gun and Ongoing Directive is so powerful. Now, one thing I will mention is that, yes, you have to shoot bleeding enemies. Well, you don't have, that's the thing. How are we going to proc this? So sometimes I'll use a grenade. I wouldn't really recommend sacrificing a skill. You could use like a different kind of skill to proc a status effect. But after 3 kills, you automatically apply bleed. And because the Carnage got a 150 size magazine, which is nice because I have got a modification that increases that, it's easy to keep them. And the whole mission, you'll keep it. So you'll be shooting, and because of the Ongoing Directive, you'll be putting enemies on the bleed all the time. So you don't need to use like the exotic bleed chest, or you can if you want to. So this talent is just crazy strong right now. And I'm gonna be honest, I do think it's a bit overtuned, but I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it. Even just normal sadist on any weapon is powerful. Make sure you give it a try. You can see the mods I put on here, more crit damage mods, because I'm going to be using the Coyote's Mask. So more crit damage mods on here. The camo is called Web Spinner, looks sick. Damage to armor, damage to targets out of cover. Very powerful. Now I compared this to my FAMAS, and this does way more DPS. It's probably just because this has got damage to armor, and for example, this one's got health damage, but it doesn't matter. This has got 9 expertise. It's only 9% increased weapon damage, which is incremental. So when you look at actually comparing it directly to other weapons, it's going to be situational. So I wouldn't really do that. The damage is huge. It's almost 1 million damage without any expertise, and not even max rolled, by the way. I still need to optimize this thing. And I'm still hitting over 900,000 damage a crit to the body. It's wild. And then with the global modifiers on, you're going to be mincing everything instantly. It's very cool. And because, like I said, the big mag, we keep the bullets from the Ongoing Directive. So this gun is sick. Make sure you get it. It actually feels overpowered. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it. It's just really strong. And this is the setup that I'm using with it. This is my Ongoing Directive build that I've made now. I'm going to try and optimize it. There are many ways to tweak this build. You can also use the bleed chest with another kind of setup. But Ongoing Directive, the chest piece is a lot stronger now. So I'd recommend using the 4-piece Ongoing Directive with the chest piece. Now, if you guys did not know, let's take a look. Reload speed, status effect. That's why I haven't gone for the exotic holster, the Centurion Scabbard, which can work with this. I wanted to get more crit and crit chance from the exotic mask, and we can reload pretty quick with gunner spec, which I've got on the setup, and reload speed there 30%. That's quite a bit. So I felt like I didn't really need it, but you can go for that if you wish. Shooting a status affected enemy will apply a mark. Killing a marked enemy grants a full clip of hollow point ammo for your active weapon, and half a clip of the agent's active weapon to the rest of the party. Mark lasts for 10 seconds. So amplifies by 20% and also applies bleed on hit. Very nice. Increases the hollow point ammo weapon damage amplification to 50%. So the chest is definitely a must use. If you want to go for more of a status setup, then the backpack you can put on, but I recommend the chest piece. then everything's going to have pretty much crit chance and one roll of crit damage on the knee pads. You can have a Grupo here. You can have Bloodsucker here. It depends. If you want to play solo, probably go for like, you can even switch it up, use Memento, Contractor's Gloves. It really just depends on what kind of setup you want to, what kind of content you're playing. If you're going to be playing in a group though, or solo, if you want damage, I recommend using Cheska or Grupo with Vigilance, crit damage, crit chance. Every single modification is critically at damage. Vigilance for more damage. It depends. You can use the Backbone for Unstoppable Force, the perfect variation, which gives loads of damage. There's a lot of different things you can go for, but just give this a try. Tweak it to suit your own playstyle. Coyote's Mask is nice because it helps us get to the point where you don't have to go fully on crit chance. 48% crit chance, which is alright, because when we look at how the Coyote Mask functions, this is not really a close range build. It can be, but it's going to be more or less in the middle here, so we're going to be getting 10% critical hit chance. You can also just go for a Grupo. It really just depends on you, or even Contractor's Gloves and Cheska. It's up to you, but for me, I feel like this is going to make the most sense, and we'll get the most out of it. But by all means, go for Contractor's Gloves, Cheska. It really just depends. Personally, I wouldn't use the ongoing directive bag. So as long as you put a backpack here, for example, like this Cheska backpack, you could slap on Centurion's holster, Contractors, Fox's Prayer, depending on your content. As long as you keep the chest piece, I think that matches the setup pretty well. Decoy, Defender Drone, and then make sure your mods don't go past like 50-55% because of the Coyote's Mask. If you're going to be playing up close, maybe raise your crit chance because you still get high crit damage from the mask, more than Grupo. So the Carnage. My final thoughts on this gun. I can't explain it. The damage just is so high right now with this combination. You guys need to go and give it a shot. And I love this gun right now. I'm going to optimize it and expertise it. It is a lot of fun. I'm having a blast using ongoing directive with it, helping my teammates, especially playing in a group. And it's just an absolute machine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace out.
Engaging enemy. Got me.